Keep your chin the whole time.
Make it see best keep going. Underhook and wrist. So watch see best. Show them. Look this in the wrist. Watching facial. He's got the wrist on the oh. Yeah. So, but you're probably always going to go. Okay. I know, but you're right, so you're going to get the right time. So you'll step into the it's just like your mom said.
Okay, time reading, guys. Hustling. Hey, Blake, bring your partner. Hey, watch this, guys. He might be better than me at this move. So, I want to show you another way of. So, the chin is under the part. Get in there. You got the chin. You already got his head down and all this stuff. Yep. He's got the underhook. Okay. Now, if you want to be really good at this move, some people call this move a kindergartner killer. Because if you're in kindergarten and they pin all these guys, it's a great move. But you can pin guys. University of Iowa gets this move a lot in matches. These college guys, and a lot of times they're wrestling the second best, third best guy in the country. But it's like their finish move. See, they spent 6 minutes and 30 seconds just wearing them out and beating on them. The guy's like, "Oh, poor me! I'm on TV, Big Ten Network. My girlfriend's watching me. She's probably dumped me, right?" And they're tired, and then they throw them in this move and pin them. So actually, throw them in the back then. Punch it under. Yeah, right there. Now stay there. So put this foot up by 10. Okay. So, great move. Now come back up. Another way of doing the same thing. So just get the head and the underhook part. Now get his chin. You're over the head. Now watch this. What's your name? I forgot. Tucker's like, you're not doing this to me. He gets his arm down, and it won't work, right? Then we're going to do the twister. But if you still want to do this move, what you need to do is, I call it disappear the shoulder. You're Blake, right? Blake has to get his shoulder under Tucker's pec. This left shoulder drops and reach. And I want to try to get this hand to grab the belly button if you could. Yeah, it's impossible. Just pull it and go down. And then you tease out your hands up. Okay? You felt like, whoa, he was like this. Okay? So disappearing that shoulder is a huge, huge part. Now, like I said earlier, if somebody beat me because they're stronger than me, then you go lift weights and get stronger, right? This looks like a move that works when you're stronger, but it's actually leverage. So if you saw Tucker's shoulders, they started to turn like this. He had his chin, and he got his shoulder drop, and he went here, and all of a sudden his opponent was like this. It's now like this. Okay, do it one more time. He's got the chin. He's already got the head down. He's got his underhook in, but he's not. See, Tucker's flat right here with the mat, right? His shoulders are square. Drop the shoulder and disappear. Yeah, now he just pulls his head and goes right on the back. Okay, like I said, it looks like a move that only works when you're stronger than them, but it's actually leverage. Okay, Tucker get revenge once. So, underhook and head. Yep, chin, And then disappear your left shoulder. Yep, you mostly just muscle them over. Okay? So come back up. If Blake wanted to stop that, what would he do? People say lean down or, get down in your underhook, overhook, so get in there again. Watch what Tucker's going to do this time. Look at the head, over the head, chin. Take this underhook in. You guys can't see it's on the upside. Disappear your shoulder and reach towards his belly button and now you just pull the head and pull it back. Good. Okay, I want you to focus on that part. Disappear in that shoulder this time. The setup is the cobra hand, right? This is the setup to get him there. Pull, get him down, capture the chin, and then see my shoulder is not disappearing. You see my shoulder, right? Clamp your right arm down. Now, it only works if I'm stronger than him, which I think I am, but it might not work. He might be stronger than me. I'm not getting him, okay? But if I disappear my shoulder and I reach all the way towards his belly button, it doesn't matter how strong he is. Okay? So focus on that shoulder part this time. Same move. I call this the snake. You guys can call it whatever you want. I'm a firm believer in the terminology, right? Learning wrestling is like learning a language, okay? If any of you guys speak 2 languages, and I speak Spanish and English, I know the word, this means that, right? Shoe is zapato in Spanish. If I don't know that, and my dad's yelling shoe, I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. So when my coach is in the corner, Coach Braun's job when I'm wrestling, his job of coaching me, look for opportunities, give me encouragement, whisper strategy when we go out of bounds, and tell me moves that he sees openings for, right? Well, if he says a name of a move, and I don't know the name of that move, then I don't know, he can't help me, right? He might as well be speaking another language. So the names of your moves, whatever moves your coaches call them, I'm not trying to change it. You call this the cow catcher, then that's fine. But the name of the move is not important for today's purposes. It might be in January and you're at a tournament and coach sees an opening or something. Yeah.
Can I see one?
Yep. So grab Tucker, right? So I got the underhook, right? That's the whole thing we're working here. Not everything we do tonight is going to have underhook. Wrist control, so he can't do any moves on me. Cobra on the neck, and I pull, and I'm going to capture the chin, and then see my shoulder's not in good position now, is it? I need to disappear my shoulder. Drop it, reach the belly button, and all I got to do here is just pull. But if you don't, in the setup part, I get to the chin underhook, and I'm basically just circling down, disappear my shoulder. You guys ready to do it? Let's go. 1, 2.
Keep the same part so you know where you're going. Same part so you know where you're going. Go.
Yes.
Go. Bring it down a little. No, put it up. You're just bringing them down enough to get there. You go, buddy. Head down a little bit.
Over here. I give up. I slow down. trying.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Hey, time ready, guys. Hustle. Now we're gonna go twister. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay, now the reason why I wanted to teach you that first, these moves go hand in hand, and the only reason I would do the twister is if you can stop that move. Was I ever at risk during the whole process there? Not really, on purpose. I captured his wrist. I got my underhook. He can't do any moves here. That's on purpose, okay? I don't want to be the victim. I want to be the predator, okay? Wrist control transitions to the neck by my cobra hand, okay? I'm pulling his head down because I'm always stronger than him when I'm up high and he's down low, right? Anytime I can smash their head down, make them be in weak position, I want to do that. It could be just a simple snap down, block the arm, go there, okay? It doesn't have to be a pin, but anytime I can snap him down and I'm on top like this, I'm better off than I am being him. Okay? He's supporting my weight, he's getting tired, and I'm wearing him out, and I'm getting taken down. Okay? So all this sequence is on purpose. Okay? The wrist control, the underhook, the neck, I'm pushing his neck away, my elbows down, I'm pulling on his head, Now when I get him here, and he won't let me do this move, what's he gonna do?
He's got to crank the arm.
Crank the arm down. What about his left leg? What can he do with his left leg to stop me? Yeah, put your left leg up. Can I do that anymore? Put it real far away so it's like a giant hook. Yeah. Like, I'm stronger than him. I disappear my shoulder. That leg's in the way. I can't do it. Right? There's always a next thing to do. There's always a next. But I'm not going to go just fight him because it's not working. That's when I'm going to do the twister. Okay? I keep the chin. I keep the underhook, and I'm going to go that way instead of that way. I'm going to pull the underhook. I'm going to look at his face because I'm going to tuck my head, and I'm going to do a hip heist. Do you guys know what a switch is?
Yes.
Switch is a hip heist. Do you guys know what a changeover is?
No.
A changeover is a hip heist. You know what a hip heist is? You know, at the beginning of practice, you do stance motion, and they'll have you do hip heist sometimes. That guy just do another one. Do another one. Yeah, that's a hip heist. Do you do a switch when you wrestle on bottom? Show us a switch. Just get the referee's position and just do a switch. Ready to go. Yes, he just did 2 hip heists. That's exactly what we're doing the twister. Okay? I'm going to flip myself upside down. My belly button's going to go to the ceiling, and then I'm going to get back on top, just like that dude just did. Okay? So a lot of times I do this with our team too. We do stance and motion. Coach will blow the whistle. We'll sprawl and spin, get up, and we'll get on the mat. We'll just stand up. We'll just go away. We'll do hip heists. Do that. It looks like break dancing, right? That's what you did. I'll visualize myself doing a switch. Cross hand, lift, hip heist, grab the thighs, scoot, get on top, right? Find out what a switch is on bottom. So bottom moves, hip heist, right? Sit out, turn in. Coach Braun knows what I'm talking about. You just sit out. I stay in a little tough ball, and I shoulder roll, and I can escape the guy doing that. It's a sit out. It's a hip heist, right? Same move. I'm going to do a hip heist while I hold on to his neck, his chin, and when I hold on to my underhook and I flex my bicep because I want his arm to look like this, okay? Because I don't want to hurt his elbow, I want to pin him, okay? I don't want him to have his arms posted like this and stop me from doing the move. I want to pull everything tight so I can hip heist and get on top, okay? So all the stuff we did before is the setup to the twister. I want him to think I'm going snake. He's like, pulls his arm down, sticks his leg out, says, not going to happen. And then I just go the other way, okay? So I got him here. I've got his chin really tight, and I've got his underhook, and I'm going that way. He pulls his arm down, okay, and he posts his left leg up. I can't do it anymore. No matter how strong I am, it's just not going to work. I'm going to go that way, okay? Now, for the purpose of it, Maddox, right? To be a nice guy to Maddox, I'm on my knees right now, but when I do it, I'm going to be on my toes, okay? So what I'm going to do with his underhook is, I'm going to come down to his tricep. You guys know what a tricep is?
Yes.
The back of the arm, okay? I'm going to pull the tricep, and I'm going to stick my head in there so I can see his face. When I can see his face, that's my green light. Go for it, okay? If I have ear on the back of his back, I can't see his face. I can't see his face. I can't see his face. I don't know if it's time to go or not. When I know it's time is when I get my head tucked. Okay? When I get my head tucked here, I can see his face. I got his chin real tight, and I'm pulling on that tricep. I'm going to get on my toes, and I'm going to do a hip heist. Okay? I'm going to get on my toes. I'm going to do a hip heist. Stay strong here. Stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. Get higher. Yeah. Now I'm just going to hip heist. Okay? Now I stop for just display purposes, right? What do I have?
Chin.
Underhook. Underhook on the tricep, chin. Now I do the second hip heist like that little guy just did in the switch. Watch my feet. And I punch the mat with my underhook hand, and I'm on top, just like I was earlier. So when the snake is there, is when his foot's not like this. He stays on his knees. I just punch the underhook and pin him. When he sticks his leg up and blocks it, I go twisters. Okay? One of them is always there, not always, but usually there. And if he stops it, I'll show you the things to do. You can hold, you can push, you can snap, and get him back down there. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is do it when they're on both knees. Okay? So I have his head, and I have his under. I'm going to turn so you can see his body. Is he on his knees?
Yes.
Then I can go. Get it off both on your toes, basically. Really wide, like tripod stand. Really wide feet. Should I go?
No.
He's going to land on top of me. Now, if I'm really good with it, and I've done it a lot, I can do it from here. Me personally can do it from here. I would never teach anyone to do it, though. I'd always tell them to pull, to get him on those knees, so when I hip heist underneath, he actually rolls to his back. Then I hip heist, you get on top. That was super slow, though. You don't want to do it when your opponent's like this. Okay? You also don't want to do it when they're being a scaredy cat. When they're running out of bounds, crawling backwards, because they get too elongated. My twist doesn't have enough torque when he gets real long. Okay? I want him to be in a little ball. Okay, so we'll work on the problem solving later. But basically, you're going to get head, the chin, tight. Underhook, the tricep, tight. I'm going to stick my face in there, and I'm going to hip heist. Get him on his back.
Really important. I know that a lot of us forget is he's pulling that arm forward. I know a lot of us forget that and just want to go underneath. He's on that underhook, he's pulling that tricep, extending it. That way he can stick his head down there in the hole.
Should we do it again?
So, from the feet, okay? Here, wrist, underhook. I get his head. Here, he thinks I'm going twister, or he thinks I'm going snake, and I get here and he's on his knees, okay? I can snap him on his knees too. But when I'm here, if that's not working, he's got his arm clamp, that's when I go. I want to have him on his knees though, okay? And I'm going to tuck my head here, and I'm going to hip heist. When he gets on his back, the underhook hand punches the mat. And I'm on top. Still got his chin. Okay? Who's your partner? Ready? Great. I'll do it just so he can see it. So the chin, this elbow, is clamping his head.
In there, Johnny.
What's your name? Okay, I'm going to make Johnny feel like he's deaf. Okay? My forearm is smashing that ear, and this ear is going to smash against my ribs. Okay? So when I get his head real tight, you feel like you're deaf? Yeah, it's quiet almost, right? One ear is smashed against my rib. That forearm is smashed the other ear with the red mark it's got, because I smashed his ear. That's how tight the head is. Okay? So I've got his chin, and I tighten. I get him down, and I pull the underhook, and I stick my head in there. When I can see Johnny's face, I know I can hip heist and go. You just gotta relax. You lived, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like tense. Okay? Just relax. You do it, hit it. Just like every move, you let him do it, right? Now, when I had him the first time and he was kind of down like this, is it gonna work? No. Because there's no space for me to get, so you gotta stay strong on the bottom guy, even though you're like this. Don't fall down like this, because they're on the belly, you just go behind you for your takedown. Okay? All right, let's go try it and we'll problem solve from there. Let's go 1, 2.
The same partners, know who it is. Let's go. Easy. Yes, do it.
Good job. You're the man. Everybody else,
Now we gotta try this before you're down 10, right? Right? And there's like,
Girls,
stick your head in the hole.
hands.
No, you're gonna do that different. So you're going this way. Now, you come over on top. Just roll it over here. And flip your legs one time. Then you're trying to get chest to chest, right? Come over here. Just one step your head. Reset. Your hand will not stop. See if Rose can let you do it. I want you to look at this guy. Over the, let's just start our again. Now you get that chin and that hip. Because the pressure you get there. You get something different. Now you go. Keep going.
I don't even know what we're trying to do anymore.
No, wrong way.
I got it right away. I gotta come all the way across, right on top, right on top, all the way up. Yeah, let's try it again. Here it is. That's all right. That's good. Practice.
That's good. Logan, no, that's good.
Sebastian, pull that arm. Sebastian, you got to pull that arm. Okay.
He's going
I want you to pull that arm. You stay in here like this. I want you to pull it.
Which hand you get?
Okay, that's kind of a full way to get it. How's it?
So which hand would you?
Like that. That's kind of a cool new way to get in there.
Show me how we grab it. What's wrong with you guys?
Hey, how's everything, guys? Hustling. Okay, now we're gonna problem solve. So, Tucker, right? Tucker's like, we're gonna problem solve. What's my opponent gonna do? Like Coach Murphy saying, you know what? My last couple years wrestling, all the matches I wrestled after I was done with college, every single coach of every single opponent goes, hey, here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get you like this. He's gonna get your head like this. Don't let him do that. Grab his hand off the chin. And all this. So what I started doing is I'd switch directions on him to trick him, right? Like play. You guys like football? They fake left and they hand the ball to the running back and goes right. They didn't know. They're over there ready to play defense. The guy goes for a touchdown, right? That's what I had to start doing for my opponents who was coming. Okay?
Coach, will you show that, please?
Yep. So when I get here and he peels his hand, now he's winning because he has wrist control. What I do is I just switch sides with my chin and go this way. Okay? So I call that switch off. Okay? Now I like to go that way. what I do is to trick them. I'd set it up over here, let them feel my tendon, switch to feel my normal leg. Okay? So if you get to the point, you're doing this in matches, right? And they're starting to peel it. That's what the coach is going to tell them to do, right? Or 2-on-1 baseball grip and just stall and don't let you get it. You might get free takedowns too. But if you can set up the other side, if you can do it both ways, you're going to be awesome at it. If you only go one way, set it up on your bad side, let them peel the hand go to the side. Because it can't peel both your hands at the same time. They try to spin and get taken. Okay? So problem solving. Blake's going to just snap him down. Okay? Get your head under it and snap him down. Then stop. Just snap him to his knees. Yep, now get the chin. Tucker, right?
Yeah.
Tucker, Mr. Scaredy Cat, is going to crawl backwards like a madman, trying not to get on the highlight. Just crawl directly backwards. Okay, now time. See how they're, keep it. See how they're spread out
Pay
now?
attention.
You don't want to do it there. What he wants to do is, Blake, right? Blake wants to push, stay there, Tucker. Push, 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 push. Now you can tuck your head and go, even if you smash his legs, go. Yeah. Okay? So watch me. Don't do it when your opponent looks like this. Okay? Also, this is bad. You want to do it when your opponent looks like this, with his arms pulled, he's in a little tiny ball, his arms pulled, his base is small, easy to roll him over. Okay? If your opponent is all spread out and their feet are really far back, it can work, but it's going to be harder. Okay? So you felt that, right? He was really. Now, do the same thing, start over here, back up on purpose, and let him try one. You'll just catch him on his back. Okay, so start right here, you're down, Blake's got it hooked up. Go ahead and snap him. Down, just slow motion. Tucker gonna crawl backwards, now Blake, go for it. Now you still got it, right? But it looked like for a second you might not. You felt that, right? But he was really spread out. Don't let him do it this time. Again, same guy, it's okay. You do the same thing, you crawl backwards. So Blake snaps him down. Tucker's backing up. Now don't let him try it. Right there, just grab his body. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. You did it correctly, right? You just didn't do it the right time, okay? Because you don't want it to be this long set of two bodies. You want it to be a small, compact, okay? Now, here's what you do to fix that. So do the same thing. Snap him down. Blake's gonna do it one more time. This is the most common mistake. He gets here, Tucker's like, no. So stop. Here's what we do. Just pull really hard. Pull. And you need to get him to slide his knees up, pull hard. Now go. And punch. See what happened? Tucker was like this. Really long, and he had his knees down. Blake snapped, and Tucker's like, I'm not letting him smash my nose in the mat. No good wrestler's going to let you just smash your face, right? When they start to go down, they can tuck their knees up. That's what he wants, that small base, and he can roll. Now Tucker gets the fin. You can roll backwards. So don't do it when he's all spread out. Snap him down. Blake's going back. Get the chin first. Get the chin. Get the right hand. Now pull with your left arm. Pull, and then go. Pull. Yeah. Good job. Now he felt it because he was on the other side of it. He knew exactly the timing of it, okay? Timing is critical in this. You don't want to go across your own back if it's not the right time, right? So when they're all spread out, don't do it. The other thing you can do, so if I get him here and I snap him down, he's doing the same thing, but just kind of scroll your legs back. I can drive into him to get him in the ball and then go. Okay, so I can drive into him to get him to be in a small base. You don't want to do it when your opponent's like this, okay? Especially when they're like that, they got a good base with their feet. If I'm here and backing up, it's gonna be hard to get me because I can just drop. What he wants to do is push, get my base small, and then go, or pull. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna slide my knees so you don't put your face on the mat. Okay, so that's the biggest problem people have. All the wrestlers that I've coached that are able to do this in matches consistently, it's the small adjustments that make the difference, right? Otherwise, say just snake it, go in their back. One of the kids that I coached a lot, one of the first groups of people I started coaching, his name's Warner Phipps. He wrestled at Kearney High School. He told me, he goes, the best thing about the twister is I don't have to do it. You get it? His teammates were doing it, and he would get there, and the opponent would go like this and just get a free takedown. Like, haha, cradle pin. He was like 58-0 and had like 52 pins, all cradles. His opponents always thought he was going to do a twister because the guy right before him, John Pearson, did the twister a lot. So when you get in that position, head and underhook, snap down, and balled up, you just go behind and get taken. Okay? So if it's not for you, it's not for you. You can still use it to your advantage if you know how to do it. Now, when do you do this move? Here's what that's the advice I give you. So you're already able to. I say you got this down. When it's there, go. Don't second guess yourself. Okay. I saw this posted that said the world is full of flattened squirrels. It said be decisive. You know what that means? You ever been on the road and saw a squirrel that got ran over? Because it ran out in the road and saw a truck and was like, check the left, right, left, right. Truck ran it over. It wasn't very decisive. If it's there, go. Don't think about it. Just do it. Because you're good at it, right? He's pretty good at it as well, I think. So if I've never done a match, early in the match against an opponent who I beat before, maybe somebody in the first period last time. Then if I don't do it and I'm down 5-0, I have to fight on my back. I can come back and still beat 6-5, 7-6, whatever it might be, right? Or late in the match when you're already losing and you can't lose by more. If I'm already losing, there's 20 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna go for it. So I'm already losing. I give myself a chance to win, or I still was gonna lose anyways, right? So that's the best 2 times to do it. Early in the match, before you're sweaty and your chin's not all slick, you get a tighter grip on him. Against a guy you've already beaten before, because if you don't do it right, you might get on your back. Oh well, I fight off my back and I come back and beat him anyways. Or late in the match, you're already losing, try to win. I've seen a lot of guys. I had this kid, Ivan Wolf, who's actually getting married in a couple weeks. He just sent me a little thing in the mail. He was losing, I think it was 12-0 in the beginning of the 3rd period, and that guy picked bottom. He's like, he just went out in the front, twister and pinned him. That kid was so mad. Imagine if you were winning 12-0, and you went down, and you're about to go out, get the escape, and take him down with the tech ball, and instead you got pinned. This kid was real mad. Hey, he was like, I'm already losing, might as well try. About to get tech ball. He hadn't scored 1.4 minutes of wrestling. The first and second period, he's just getting dominated. On the mat, the guys breaking him down, still turning all the stuff. He's like, I'm going to try to win. The match is almost over. This is about to get tech ball. Try it. I've also seen the guy, Jeff Rutledge. Coach knows who he is. He was losing by 7. There was like 13 seconds left. They went out of bounds. National tournament. He pinned the guy at twister. It was like, I think 11 seconds. I'm not sure. It might have been 13 or something. They went out of bounds, and he's losing. He's been losing the whole match, right? So for like 6 minutes and like 49 seconds, he's losing. The guy's dominating. He had 0 points. He's like, I'm going to go for it. That, twister. So it can be done late in the match when you're already losing, or early in the match against a guy you think you can come back on, just in case. Then once you get good at it, like I'm saying, you just do it there. Exactly. Never give up. Never give up.
Hey, Coach, I know you do this on your feet. Are you going to go there, or are you not going to do that?
Like I said earlier, I wouldn't teach them to do that. The only reason it is they wouldn't go down. And I had it tight already. Some kids will do that. I would recommend it. There's a lot of space there. So when you go, if they have their feet wide, they can twist and peel your chin off. Get up, just like you did.
If you're snapping, but they stay on their feet, would you
I
hit
would
it from
snap
there?
again. Yeah.
Would you not hit it from the feet?
I mean,
snap
I
it to
would.
the mat.
But they
Sorry.
can.
I've seen you do that.
It's kind of like when you're coaching the kid. Coach, what would you do for right legs? I already pinned him in a twister. The question is, what would you do? So I would recommend them to
Really?
do the feedback really good. I did it as an athlete. I haven't had anyone that I've coached be able to do it on the feet.
Is that right?
Rutledge always snapped the knees too.
But it wasn't like, you did it, you would have.
Yeah, I was just going to do it. I was like, I'm going to do it no matter what.
But he was a national. That might have been your last match wrestling.
Probably.
What? He was at the national.
I did like
tournament.
3 of them. And then
You did it on your.
one of them,
feet.
he put me on my back too.
And it's just like, oh, well, here it comes.
Yeah.
And you did it. Everybody knew you were going to do it, and you did it.
Yeah.
He knew you were going to do it, and you did it.
Right. So I wouldn't advise them.
Is that right? You would advise our feet?
No, knees. Because when their knees are like this, the square of their shoulders, they're easy to roll. If their knees get wider, it's harder. And if they get on the feet, even harder. Because they're just going to twist and go down. So I would say snap hard, get them to be on the knees, or jam into them. John Pierce was really good at that. Jam into them, pump his feet. And then they'd start out like this, and then smash them into the ball, and then he'd go. So, you guys ready? Go do it. Problem solve. Opponent give you a good look, just like these guys did. Crawl backwards, make them drive into you so you can do it. Okay? Chin tight, underhook tight, hold the tricep. Yeah.
Hey, wait. We talked for a little bit. I have a feeling about half of these guys probably forgot what the drill is. So let's have these guys do it again. So in case you guys forgot, we're practicing one now when this guy starts backing up, right? Or there's space there. We're going to crowd and bunch him up and then hit him.
Yep. Do one.
You guys will show you.
Bottom
I
and
want
crawl
a little refresher.
Yep. Snaps them. Snaps them. Yep. Now Blake, crawl backwards. Now pull, pull, and then go. Oh, you did the snake. Do the twister now. Do the twister. So pulls, so he drives his knees closer. Just snap it forward, and then go. Oh, you went the wrong way. Wrong way. It's okay. It's okay. All that talking confusing. Grab it again. Grab it again. You got the head, you got the underhook. Snap him down. Snap that underhook. Now, tuck your head right here real quick. Yes, it's much better. All right, Blake's here. Blake's here. That happens, guys. It happens. Easy to correct. Your turn now. Snap him down. Snap him down. Get the head and the underhook. Get the underhook with your left arm. Underhook. Now, pull really hard. Snap him to you. See what his knees do? Snap him. Snap him and then go. Yes, good job. That was very realistic.
Hey, Coach, if you feel like you're not getting the snap, then wouldn't you go ahead and drive so you bunch them up?
Exactly.
Same thing?
Yep.
You guys, so it's kind of that push-pull thing. If you're trying to pull, Tucker was trying to pull and he wasn't getting them extended. If you don't feel you're getting them extended, drive into it, bunch them up, then hit it. Okay?
All right, ready?
Really, hey, your partners.
One, two.
Already know your partner is. Go.
You go first.
See guys, call back up, see guys, look it down. You gotta snap it down. Here,
Hey, Knox, stop. You have your right arm over his head. I want you.
Brody, try to get Brody. Are you right? You gotta get there. This right face. Go that. You like
You did it too much. Get it. You got messed up. Right arm around his head. So I'm here. So actually, you guys start with the guy on the top. The other guy is running along and hit it from there. Okay? You start on your knees. You're going to play this right
Awesome hip pops.
Right here.
Yes, now hit him. Much better. So you're just a lot tighter. Very good.
Really do. Whatever it takes, right? Or peel the hand off. Good hand rotation. Very good. So what I need to do is,
What might be this worse,
what I need to do is,
so much better. Russia, could have probably got our head down. A little bit lower. You don't have to rush it. Biggest thing is, just know that when I get him, pressure me and I get him. All the way around.
You got me. You got my head. Or even worse, they hit you in the stomach. We'll do anything.
I was good though. Your technique's not good. Now round up, just spin around right there.
If I'm wrestling back, whatever it takes. Go. Really, I don't care. I don't want to get one point back. Whatever it takes. Some guys just that's easy. You do it on him. Once you get him on the back, squeeze the head. Just do the twister. I'll see it.
Right there. This hand right here, put it over.
Tight on the head.
Over his chin. Okay? Now you got it tight, got it so tight. Is that a little easier? Hold on. All right. You're going to roll into it again. You got the end of it. So you're actually going to roll it over the snap it down. No, you're going to roll to the right. You got his chin on the right. No, which arm? This is your right. Go grab his chin. No, that's chin tight. Yes. Now, roll this way. But you got to get your head down. There you go. All right. Remember, watch your head. There you go. Yep, I'm going to start. Take a look. You got his hand underneath. Okay. So this one's here. So if I go your way, because I'm here and I'm here, right? So I'm going to roll. Hey, hi guys, we're good. Let's go. Okay. The other side that I have my underhook side, that's the side I'm going to hold it. Now, they want to.
Hey, now, take it easy. I'm going to give you a little bit more instructions. I'm going to give you another move you can do, and then we're going to let you make the choice. Okay? So, there's about 3 or 4 moves that are all the same thing. It's the head, it's the underhook, right? Actually, a half Nelson ends up in the same position. Right? If I do a half Nelson on him, right? Maybe with a wrist, and I put him on his back, he ends up in the exact same position as we just did with the snake and the twister. Okay? The only difference is on the half Nelson, my hand is shallow on the neck. And if I'm good at the half Nelson, I catch the chin and I can crank out the pin. Okay? So I'm going to do one more move. Now, how many of you guys have ever shot a single leg and they sprawled on you? How many of you ever shot a single leg, they sprawled on you and your hands came unlocked? It happens all the time. Where's the guy? Yeah, this guy. Maddox, right? I'm going to shoot a single leg on Maddox's right leg, and he's going to do a sprawl, right? So every match this happens. Should I go, oh, I didn't get it? No, I'm going to do the next best thing. So I'm going to shoot a single leg. He sprawls, and my hands unlock. Okay, right here. I'm almost in an underhook. Okay, I almost have his head, but just get over here a little bit. Cool. Okay. Or I have a single leg, and he's jumping up and down on one leg, and his legs are stronger than my arms, and he unlocks my hands. What am I going to end up with? Got a single leg, wizard me. Right arm. With
You
right
might
arm.
not know.
Okay, he's hopping, and I'm like, oh, I got a single leg, and then I let unlock my hands. What do I have? Underhook. Catch his head. Throw him on his back. Okay? So there's a lot of positions naturally during the match where that you get in that position. Now, what would I do if we're on the ground and I have the single legs? I'm gonna do the same thing. I got a single leg, and he does it. Just go to your knees. He gives a really good scroll, and he unlocks my hands, and I'm here. Yeah, see? I can also do a bear hug variation where I walk his knee. I just lock my hands here. So this hand all the way across. If my left knee is in front of his, it's just a simple pull. Don't let me do this, okay?
He said, don't let him, Matt.
The reason why I told him that is he has a little resistance. If he just let it loose, it won't work. He won't flip over, okay? Now, just relax this time. So I shot a single leg, scrolling me, scroll. My hands come unlocked, and I'm right here. I'm like, oh, I had the single leg. I end up with the underhook right here, okay? Now, if my knee is already in, all I gotta do is grab the lock, and I just come here and I just pull and drive, tee out, keep squeezing. It's called a bear hug, right? Bear hug, just squeeze him. I got his body. If my knee's in front, it'll go easy, okay? You could also do the snake. So same thing. I got a single leg, he sprawled on me, my hands unlocked, I'm circling, I'm like, I lost the leg. Back, okay? Capture the chin. I got it. I might want to come up to my power foot here, drive with this foot, run him over, like those University of Iowa guys do, same position. Okay? Now, if you feel like you want to do the twister, a couple of these guys get pretty good at it, awesome. You got to set it up. Now, what other position could I do it in? How do you get into that position when you're wrestling? Is it always me being a crazy person, attacking their head and snapping them down?
They attack you.
They shoot, right? We're up on our feet.
Counter up.
And here I'm left leg lead, and I just got this arm in my down block, he shoots. Bam, right? Or step up. So he shoots my down block, underhook, head, twister, underhook, head, snake. So if they ever shoot on you, and you catch his head, you can do it. Now, if you do it with an overhook, if I go here, this is freestyle technique, this is great. I do the same thing. He's gonna always get back up though. And then go again, two, freestyle, right? But if I'm wrestling full side or on a pin, you need to have an underhook. So right here, not this. Okay. If all I want to do is roll and get to freestyle, this is very, very good. So other moves I can do. I would never encourage this to be done. It's called the high flyer. It's highly dangerous. There's some people that can do it, but it's from that position. If I'm lazy, so if we're here and I'm lazy with it, he grabs my leg, and I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble. Okay. What I do with this one is it's half of a fall down and kick over. It's half of a snake. I'm still snaking him, but I fall down and elevate him a little bit. Probably in the same position. How many of I've done those in my life? Probably 2, not many. And the reason I got in that position is I was being lazy. I had his underhook and chin. I was like, oh, I got him. You know, I was like, I didn't continue to snack and all that stuff. I don't want him to grab my legs. I don't want him to do that move. It's way more dangerous. Your percent success is going to be like just a couple percent there. Yeah. So would I ever practice that move? No. But if I just did it in there, yeah. Okay. The smart move is kick my leg out and snake him. But if he's super strong and you lash on my leg, I might be in. Got to try something. Yeah. James Green, you guys know who he is?
Yeah.
Coach has all these posters, all these Nebraska superstars. He got put in that move in the NCAA tournament when he was undefeated against Dylan Ness from Minnesota. So it can work, but you got to have this aggressive guy so you can kick him over, use their momentum against them. But like I said, I wouldn't recommend that, but it is a move you can do from that position. Okay.
The point is, it's there a lot. That's what he's trying to show. There's a lot of different positions where we end up with his arm. You got to start thinking how to put this stuff together. And I think that's the main takeaway. What one do we want to drill? I know they're not going to remember.
So here's what I'd suggest. If you feel like you're a snake guy, do it. I just let him shoot on me. He shoots, scroll, and under it, power foot, pull the head, disappear the shoulder, snake. Get the pin. If I'm a twister guy, same thing. I let him shoot. I got my down block. He's doing all the work. I just kick the feet back. Pull the underhook. Twister. Okay, so he decided, he came after me. I decided what I felt was easiest. Was he down on his knees? Was his arm out already? Twister. Was he stronger with a good base over there? Snake him. Okay? If you're a guy that shoots a lot of single legs, you do single leg, he sprawls, lower back, capture the head, snake him. That's a great one. So when right here, I almost got the single leg. He sprawled good. I got the lower back. So wizard this, overhook my arm basically. The near arm. Hook this arm. This arm. Your side. Yeah, that's called a wizard, right? What I need to do is get this knee in front, and then I can grab the head and pull. Or the bear hook in there. So same position, right? We're side by side here. I got his lower back. I have an underhook. I'm like, I had a single leg and he sprawled good. Get in front, lock the hand, and just pull. And it goes right there. All you gotta do is go. That's a great, great move. A guy, Coach Murphy was saying last week, I was in Tulsa with the junior national team. His name was Hank, actually. Same name too, little dude. He's from Papillion, to Vista South, I believe. He did that move. He shot a double leg, and the guy sprawled, and he was side by side. Bear hug, knee in front, pull. Okay, so either do the snake from defensive. He shot on me, snake him. Or he shot on me, twister him. Okay? Or I shot on him and he sprawled in the lower back, snake him. A lot of variations in there, but you can make it fit to your style. You guys ready to practice it?
Yeah.
Let's go, 1, 2. Go get it, go get it.
He's going. So, hey, just make sure you
Did you see any animals running 2 by 2 down the street?
No.
6 inches in an hour. Or no, excuse me, 3 inches in an hour. Got one. I think that was the earliest one that we got.
I love swimming.
I do too. Zach used to live by Heflin Park. He was their apartment facing the west, so during the lightning and the thunderstorms and stuff, they love to watch it. And they got 2 minutes so we can it was bad enough. He took the front, our garage door with the front jumps out over the house, and you got horses, concrete steps. As he hit the bottom one, like he hit the street, and he come in, and I stared at him on his freaking neck.
I almost like my hair was straight up, and I could feel it. It was like,
When you smell it, you can smell
my
it.
ozone.
It's fine. Fine. No.
Somebody's taking a shot. Down block. Down block. We get it there. Wait. Oh yeah, he's different. 21-2.
Snap down. Now, drive into it, drive into it.
Nice balls, Beth.
Punch that arm. There you go. Now look, you don't have to let go of that chin. Don't let go. Okay, let's do one now where the guy gets 7 or 8. Somebody take a shot. Alright. Get this hand here. Now start sliding out, buddy. Try sliding out. You're gonna try to come out this. Okay, we're gonna go like this.
Yeah, he's got toes, Rosa. Your toes, Rosa. Well done.
All right. I feel you start with an iron hook. Go right there. Catch him. Right there. Bad boy. Right. I actually gonna do it.
You stop.
Show everyone your secret.
It's chin, it's
Got
chin.
it? Hey, come on, show me guys.
Drive into it, spread out.
You're doing it right here. Go. Go.
These guys can demonstrate. Now, I want you to think about what am I going to do versus this really tough guy. Now, it's every move I practice. Here's what I tell my high school wrestler. Who's the best high school wrestler right now in the state of Nebraska? No, I'm out of high school.
Oh.
I'm a coach.
You're
Who's the
Grice.
best?
You're Grice.
There you go. Is this going to work on Grice?
Yeah.
You have to ask yourself that question. If you're a high school wrestler, is this move going to work on him? Another guy would say Antrell Taylor, right? Is this going to work on Antrell Taylor? If the answer is no, you need to make it better, set it up better, and have better timing, right? Every move, I would tell my 160-pounder, if it works on Antrell Taylor, then it works on everybody else, right? If it works on Grice, it works on everybody else. Those guys are just studs, okay? So these guys are thinking ahead of them. They did the twister. They got him on their back. What's that guy going to do? He's going to fight. He's going to bridge. He's going to post your leg with his free arm. See, this arm's trapped to the underhook. The other hand you have is on their chin. What's this arm going to do? Push their stomach. They might punch you in the, they're just trying to get off their back. They're going to do whatever it takes. They might stick their finger in your eyeball. They might punch you in the stomach, right? They have a free hand to post or whatever. What these guys are practicing, and they've been doing this a lot, and they're good at it. They're going to block that arm with their leg. Okay? So both you guys do what you just did. Okay? Hit the twister. He shoots. He hits the twister. Now watch what he's doing here. He's lifting the head. He's blocking that. Can he post with this hand? Can he grab anything with that hand? No. This knee is blocking it. Okay? So move your leg back. Now he can start pushing the hip, pushing stomach, peeling the hand off the chin. He has this free hand he can do all stuff with, right? He blocks that knee. Do it again. Block his knee up towards his head. He can't do any of that stuff anymore. His arm looks like this. There's no fight. He's pinned, right? Other guy did the same thing. So these guys are taking it to the next level. Is this going to work on the best guy I've ever wrestled? If you get him on the back, the answer is yes for these guys. So he snaps him, or he shoots, yep, hit the twister. Boom. Right now, he's like, what am I going to do to prevent him from fighting on his back? Blocking that hand with the knee. That's awesome. That's next level stuff right there. These guys are already good at the twister. They're thinking, can I pin the guy once I get him there?
So he's already got trapped. That guy can't go nowhere.
Fight with your, is that your left arm? Push and forward. Grab his shirt or what, pull his ear off. What can you do down there? Nothing, right? Yeah, so that's something to think about. Right, time out. Don't spice it up. Those guys are thinking, what can I do once I get them there? So I can pin everybody I'm never going to wrestle, right? So once you get them on their back, lifting the head, posting your foot, track, moving that arm,
Here, hold on. I just want to do this. No, here, buddy. I just want to spin you. Coach, I had a question because I thought I've seen you say this before. Sometimes I think I've seen kids lose this underhook, and I thought I saw you at the time talking about like putting your hand out, walking your fingers out.
Yep.
Do you recommend that?
Yep. Grab your own neck.
Okay.
Grab your own neck.
Okay.
Try to get your right arm out of there.
Because if that arm gets free, now you've lost a lot of the
Wiggle your
advantage you have.
What's your name, Blake?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, my bad. Slip your right arm out.
Okay.
You can't, right? Or what Coach is talking about, so let go of that. And you're almost going to lose this. And he's trying to clinch this arm through here. Hook the shoulder and walk your hand that way. Yep. Because you don't want him to get his arm. Because what's the defense to get out of this? Get your arm between your bodies and roll over. Right? It doesn't matter which arm you do. It's probably going to be this one. Just stick your right arm between your bodies like a knife. Just slice between you. And Sebastian, stick your right arm between your bodies. Yep. Stick it in there and then roll left. Bridge up and roll left. Bridge up and roll left. Now punch this arm. You got to get this arm between your bodies. Punch through there. Like that. Yeah, and then that's how you escape your back. So if you're ever on your back in a half Nelson, you get your arm between your bodies and roll over. So just go a little looser on this side. So just draw on his back, like snaking. Yep, snake to his back. Yep, punch down here. Go. So what Sebastian needs to do, this arm right here, stick it in there, get it between your bodies, punch it through, bridge up, turn left. Yep. So that's how you escape a half Nelson, right? You got to get space. This arm's got to go through. If you're just going like this, your arms are getting caught. You're still on your back. You're set up, right? So he can pinch the arm really tight on his underhook hand. He can block the knee on his other hand, so he can't close and push the knee. So a lot of things that you can do after you get him on the back. Like I said earlier, if I get him there, I want to pin him high percentage of the time. Okay. I'm gonna do my plug for all this stuff over here. I'm trying to sell you guys, and then we're gonna wrestle the rest of the practice. Okay. We got like 15 minutes left. Unfortunately, I only have like 2 or 3 adult small shirts. If you wear a size small or medium, I got like 10 different shirts, like 7 different gray, black, white, different black ones. So if they're only $10, if you want to buy one, I even have some custom socks. They're got the Twister logo. There's a $20, kind of expensive, but when you buy stuff in small batches, that's the way it goes. So hit me up afterwards if you want to buy one of those shirts. Like I said, if you wear adult small, I got a whole bunch of those. Adult medium, like some of these favorite foods. I don't have any adult larges, unfortunately. I don't have any. I have like 3 youth sizes left. They're small. They're really tiny. Might fit you. So I have like 4 shirts for him, and none for you. Okay.
You tell mom and dad you need a shirt. All right. You say, Coach, he started drove down here, doing this with heart, and that's for dying from us. And so let's rep. And hey, Jackson's just a wrestling shirt's his favorite one, so he's ready to reload. So make sure you get a shirt, get a DVD. You know what those are? Get some socks.
And keep media. You guys ready to wrestle?
We'll do that here afterwards. We'll get all going. Let's do some live wrestling. Let's get these guys.
You don't know you need
Hey, wrestlers, we got a lot of kids in here. We got to spread out. Coaches, let's make sure we're trying to help these guys not collide. If you have anything on that, hey, let's just go a couple 1-minute matches, okay? So I'll blow it. We'll just wrestle 1 minute, and then the whistle blows. Stop and get another partner. Hey, so be ready. Get your stance. Position here. Keep wide. Hands out. Leg. Chest down. Head up front. Let's go. Got to start in a good position. Logan, okay, come on. All right. Everyone sit down. So great. We got Bodie. Bodie, come on.
Nobody wants Bodie. I don't care.
Bodie, you spar with Coach Miller here. Yeah. You gotta break it. That's probably better.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. You go with Bodie. That was a little bit more. Hey, you got glasses on. You got to take them off. Glasses, hearing, watches. Okay.
All right.
Stay in.
And wrestle. Go. Go. Go back up. Back up.
Nice job.
Right there, right there, right there. Go. Right, let's go. Get up.
Title.
20 seconds to go in here. Hey, win the position. Whatever position you're in, win it. Do your breakdown. From bottom to the top. Get away. You're not through.
All right, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, good job keeping your space. Hey, we'll take about 20 seconds to get another partner. Spread out. Find someone else by your size.
Right there.
Let's
You got any partner? Where's your partner?
Hey, if you need a partner, raise your hand.
Go.
Oh, no. You come here. You go.
Good eye, coach. Good eye.
Jim.
Who else needs one?
Oh, bro, we have. You go there.
There's no other. Sorry, you guys just have to. All right, hey, get set, get ready.
Position.
All right, ready, brother.
No ring. Don't stand up and ring. All right. Get inside. Back him up. Back him up. Back up. Gotta have the arms. Third. Good job. Back up. Go. Back up. Keep going. Keep moving. Move. There you go. Now turn to me. Rip, turn to me. There you go. Not right there in the headbutt. Gotta get higher. Snap down. Get on your knees. Okay. Keep wrestling forward. Hey, good job. 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Hey, get a new partner. One more. Last one. Go a minute and a half. Last one here. Find your toughest partner. Biggest, baddest dude in the room.
You know what?
All right, hey, last one. Get set. We'll go a minute and a half. This last one, all right? Don't hold back. Let's leave all of the mat. Brody, who doesn't have one? Are we odd still? You know, you got Sam. Oh, Sam's got late. No, Ethan, who you got? Chad, you got Brody. You just went with Brody last time? Logan, who do you got? Why don't you play wrestle with Nash maybe? Just play wrestle with him. Or you can go Brody on. I'll go Brody on that. Good. Got any left to take? Yeah. All right, good. All right, here we go. Hey, Last one, minute and a half now. Watch your stage. Ready, wrestle. Pretty scrappy.
All right. Now, roll through. Drive through. Take the target. Bring it out to the side. Roll to your right leg. Go.
Scrappy go.
Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go hard. Keep going.
I'll take it easy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Keep wrestling. Keep wrestling here. Raising torque. Raise torque.
Hit the front headline.
Great shot. Finish that. Finish that. Finish that. Climb up his back with your hand. Climb up with your hand. Keep wrestling. Go in not quit. Go in not quit. Keep wrestling.
There you go.
Snap it down.
Right there, now drive.
Head out. Turn on. Head out to the side. Right. Drive. Right there. Finish. Keep wrestling. Keep wrestling. Get your hand. Pull down your hand. Keep going. Ready? Yep. Moving.
Front headline. Right there you go.
Keep wrestling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9.
Very good.
Hey, give your partner a high five. Tom, thanks for making it better. Hey, let's jog it out. Guys, let jog it. Just jogging, nice and easy, cooling down. Get your breathing back down. Good job, Rogan. Good job, Rogan.
Oh, you're all right. No, they're the same size. I only got like 4 of them. Small, this way.
Shorty breath now, catch it and breathe.
Hey. Last thing here, then we'll get drinks, we'll buy some shirts, go home on this white, about this white line. Even further, we're gonna take a group picture, okay? Coach Ski Sweater, come on down here. Coaches, everyone, let's get in here. Group picture, shorter people in front, taller people back into the group. Facing this way, this is where people's space, camera down there, so you can space. Something about a lens, I didn't understand it. But hey, so why don't we have Bodie take a seat, Brody take a seat, Sam take a seat, Rosie take a seat, Ash take a seat. Ryder, come up there, take a seat. You already know. You know what row you're on. Okay, why don't you take a knee? No, a seat behind. Rosie, behind. Not a knee. Take a butt cheek. There you go, all the way down. Because I need a knee, bro. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. All right. You tell us. I don't know what that looks like.
That's good. All right. Ready?
All the other coaches are doing it.
All right. You want to do a crazy one? Do you want to do a crazy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do a crazy?
Go.
Of course we want to do a crazy.
Go.
That's the first one, right?
Perfect.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, wrestlers. I appreciate the focus tonight. Really good job. All right. And so, hey, make sure you guys all tell Coach Kiesler and the other coaches thank you on the way out. Grab a shirt, grab some socks, and have a good night. I'll see you guys on the next practice. All right. All right. Ready? Break.
We need to get a shirt.
I saw that. Let's go find out. You need help, Matt? You need help with distributing? What are the prices? All right. Any of the shirts you can? Test for me. And if I just do an IOU, that's fine. If anybody didn't have any cash. Yeah, let's just write it down and I'll keep track. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Brock. How was that? I like it. Brock, this is Brock. I was telling you about the new coach. It's my wife. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm originally from Montana.
Okay.
I'll be back at some point.
Yeah. I went to Yellowstone last year. Or no, 2 years ago.
Did you make it on the maintenance class?
That's where we, yeah, that's where we went to.
I've only ever gone, I was like, but I went through Bozeman and then headed south.
Yeah. I need to go.
All right.
Hey, if anybody doesn't have cash, I'll pay coach and just let me know what you take. I'll hunt you down. Yeah, by then you're good at
Being broken once. Oh no, that's.
Oh, don't, let's do that with Adam, so I don't. I'm gonna pay him. Grab yourself. You sure? Yeah. Yeah, I can just take another one of those. I know, but I want to help him. I'm not paying any of this.
It's nice to meet
I thought it was really good. Yeah, he does a great job. He's the head coach at Columbus High School now.
Oh, I did read that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
From Goodland, Kansas. He's a good guy. He's good. I mean, I said, hey, when can I come down? Good guy. It's like, baby,
About 3 different designs. Baseball shirt.
or no, Knox.
Wait a second. No.
I can take it for you. For, if you need change. For sure. So, yeah, but that, well, the goal is he's talking about that. So you'll need to hold that. We'll do that. Yeah.
So you're gonna pay him after this?
Oh, you're gonna be looking good, Kamika. Looking good in that.
You get a shirt?
If you don't have your cash, just let me know.
Brady ran up to the
There's some merch. I'm gonna get something. I don't think Sebastian, he lost him.
These are all small.
Yeah. He's hanging with the rest of us.
Still going?
I saw my arm.
Now you're stinky and sweaty, so.
It's dirty anyway, since we lost.
We gotta make sure mom doesn't treat you.
It's like football stuff.
Yeah, let's get in the other room so we can get our shoes on and start getting out
Where's my
everything.
flip-flops? They're not in the bag.
I wish I knew, I'd have to go.
I like those.
Manufacturer. Yeah, because you know, it's like this size.
They're
this
not.
size, this size.
They're not
I
anywhere.
just have
Love those shoes.
He just had grabbed.
There's some clothes on here. The green laces. Would you get just one? There's no other design shirts. Besides the one that looks like a baseball shirt with like.
Is there a track?
I think you brought your other shoes and you just ran it over. Get out of those.
Hopefully.
Thank you.
See you the next time. And then it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Oh, sorry.
Then we'll be here Saturday.
Put your stuff down for a second.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 11.
Can I see a Smith room?
Not two.
Are you fine?
That's what
But they're stretching.
I made it in here. Yeah, and even if you got try to have you in here. Appreciate it, Doc. All right, man. We'll see you. Have a good night. What do you got, Jack?
I shredded.
Shoot in and you get like this, right? You got, you bent over and he's got all his weight on you.
I got a list here.
You know
Two.
So you're here, right? Here's the step. You have it here, right? You have it. But when you got here, you're
Did you present him?
over like this. You have to change, right? So you're here, again, the steps. Fight short. Here.
Yeah. I know, so I couldn't tell, I was looking at him, like,
Same thing on the other way.
These are the
Here.
oh, really?
You gotta get them to move. You don't bend over. You have to change your level.
Are the socks just like one size
Here.
You're inside. You roll the top down, you look in there.
Gotta go down. Gotta go here.
I don't have large.
You see that? Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah, once I get warmed up,
I can't find any of the black ones right beside.
Close. Here's my thought. So you just simulate, right?
Yep.
So just put on. Well, my goal is to go to that match. And I can't fight. Other guys are fall down, right? So if you get flexible, that's what I was trying to get at. So if I get flexible, that's a little better. If I get your legs, I'm fine. You're fine.
No, didn't. They went to college.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's good. That's a skill. Yeah, that's awesome.
Get some socks, get some socks.
So when you're in a match, the guy gets the other. If you're flexible, it's an advantage.
I can do it, but probably not right now.
Right. Like I said, if I got really warmed up, like I'm all sweaty, I can do the front back.
No,
Like that. Yep.
Where'd Maddox go?
What you do to get there is you just stretch everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
so maybe he's driving home, not yet.
Oh, gosh, not yet. We're gonna be in trouble.
Keep
Not far away. Not far away.
saying